Okay, Sspopiikimi, good day. It is the afternoon of Friday, January 12th, 2018, and the last little sliver of the third winter lunar cycle, the long night's moon. And it's about 18 degrees below zero at the moment, which is significantly warmer than yesterday. Yesterday we were sitting at 30 below. But it's still plenty cold. Just thought I'd come out for a walk around, see what's happening this afternoon, see what the snow can tell me about what animals are moving around, and I don't know, just get some fresh air, see what's shaking. So let's go check it out. Okay, so right here it looks like some deer came out of the forest main, a couple of them, then crossed the pond up this bank and moved off into the golf greens and probably the coulees beyond. I know a lot of deer like to set up shop just up in that Bridge Drive coulee there. See them all the time off the side of the road. And it looks like that happened maybe a couple of days ago because it wasn't fresh. It wasn't from today. Looks like there's been some cross-country skiing, but not too many visitors have come by since the snow. So since yesterday, just a couple of people. I wonder if it's the cold. So up here on the golf greens, we got some tracks around in the snow here, and these are pheasant tracks. Pheasant's been running around. You can see one of their wing marks there. I had wanted to, these are recent, this is probably today's stuff. Here's one that he just landed here. You can see where his tail was and everything when he landed. Yeah, I want to pay attention to the pheasant out here after that encounter week or so ago when I saw them coupled up, which is not textbook pheasant behavior. So we'll see if I run into any today, any live ones, not just tracks. Okay, so too bad I can't see the pheasant himself, but I did see one, a male, come flying in over here, and he landed somewhere just down here below me in these buckbrush and bullberry patch, but he's gone into hiding. In any case, he was totally alone, flew in from somewhere on the northern end of the pond. And then I've also been hearing another male giving some chucks sounds and stuff like that from over in the forest main. So a couple of males, haven't seen any females as yet, but I don't know, they could be down here. I would totally miss them, you know. It's pretty easy for a pheasant to conceal themselves from the likes of human eyes in conditions like this, you know. Anyway, we'll go into the owl wood, check out what's happening down here. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's been moving around in the Owlwood the last couple of days. There's no sign of any animals. No deer, no pheasants, no porcupine, no coyotes, not even any, you know, mice or voles or whatever. It's finally just here along the trail. There's looks like probably pheasant was moving along, but otherwise, yeah, the whole Owlwood, the snow hasn't been touched for a couple of days. So I'm gonna go over the levee here and drop into the forest main, check that out. The river is frozen right over, so only open water on the river right now within view is way up that way. It also looks like there's probably some geese lining along the edge of the ice. That's probably where you'd find a golden-eyed duck or two as well. We'll check that out later. But yeah, right now I'm gonna go into the forest main and see if there's any activity in there. Here's somebody unexpected. Winter robin. Orange breast. Male robin in the forest main. Just over here by the South Pond Spring. I was gonna go see if anybody's been walking around the spring there, but I don't see any disturbance in the snow from here, so yeah, I was curious when I wasn't seeing any of these guys' trail through the forest. I was thinking, gee, maybe all the deer, including these whitetails, are up on the coulee slope. But no, there's these couple here, and then it's about 4 more that I saw kind of go bounding up this way too. So there's at least 6 whitetails here in the forest main, and some of where they've been is just along the main trail here. So again, I'm seeing that they're stopping to eat the tips off of seed heads off of brome grass, and then they're taking flower heads off of tall goldenrods. This mama over here, is kind of mad. She's switching her tail at me, stomping a little bit, acting somewhat territorial. It's kind of unusual for a white-tailed deer to, even here in the city with the whitetails, for her to be strutting past, you know, this close to me. Yeah, See her body language. Got some others over here. There's 3 more I can see back in here watching. Yeah, it's stomping as well. Not happy to see me. Somewhere in here, I'm hearing a chewing sound. I'm expecting to come across a porcupine, but I haven't spotted him yet. Maybe if I get up on the levee and look down, maybe I can find him that way. It's crazy. I definitely heard a wood gnawing sound. But I don't see any porcupine. And they're not real good at concealing themselves. Yeah, porcupine I can usually see halfway across the forest. So I don't know, that's strange. Let's take a peek over this way. Yeah, I can't really see the open water on the river like I'd hope from here. It's just kind of behind that. There's a big island out there. It's kind of on the other side of that island from my view. Might look good with binoculars, but yeah, I don't see the porcupine over here either. Well, it looks like that's maybe end of the show today. Back around at North Pond now, closing in on the parking lot area, and yeah, you know, it's worth noting some of the absences, some of the animals that I expect to encounter here that I'm not this winter. Like normally I'll have 1 or 2 flickers that are staying here for the winter, and always there'll be some chickadees, black-capped chickadees, as well as some downy woodpeckers, maybe even hairy woodpeckers in the forest main and owlwood. Haven't really seen them much at all this winter, and that's odd. And then the Bohemian waxwings, yeah, I've encountered some of them around Lethbridge here and there, but not much, and none down here. So it's odd. Not quite sure what to make of it. Anyhow, almost back to the vehicle now, and my fingers are getting cold holding the camera. So until next time.